Even if you exercise 5 days a week and eat 120 grams of protein daily, you might still feel your muscles weakening as the years go by. Have you noticed that your muscles feel weaker even though you're doing everything right? Many over 55 are told that hitting the gym and consuming high-protein foods are the only keys to muscle growth. But what if that advice only tells half the story? The truth is, protein alone is not enough to counteract age-related muscle loss, a condition called sarcopenia. Even with a rigorous exercise routine and diligent protein intake, many seniors struggle to see progress because they overlook a critical nutrient, magnesium. Magnesium is often underestimated, yet it plays a pivotal role in muscle contraction, relaxation, and overall recovery. Without sufficient magnesium, your muscles remain partially contracted, unable to fully relax after activity. Could magnesium be the missing link in your muscle-building routine? And this limits blood flow, slows nutrient delivery, and hampers the entire muscle-building process. What most over 55 individuals don't realize is that their bodies absorb magnesium less efficiently as they age, making it even more essential to focus on natural, food-based sources rather than relying solely on supplements, which often falls short in both quantity and absorption. I'm Dr. Martín, a physician specializing in internal medicine and geriatric care. For over 20 years, I've helped thousands of seniors reverse muscle loss, rebuild strength, and remain independent. My mission is simple: to translate practical science into easy, daily habits that keep older adults strong, mobile, and thriving.
He had been dedicated to his morning walks and protein shakes for over a year, but noticed little improvement in his muscle strength. His energy waned, and climbing stairs became increasingly difficult. Upon reviewing his diet, it became clear that although he consumed sufficient protein, he lacked magnesium-rich foods that naturally facilitate muscle relaxation and recovery. Magnesium is not only essential for relaxation, but also works in tandem with other nutrients such as potassium and folate to reduce inflammation and support protein synthesis. Without this synergistic effect, muscles struggle to repair and grow after exercise. But now we know that sarcopenia is not inevitable. Yes, it is common, but with the right strategies, it can be slowed, stopped, and even reversed. Among natural sources of magnesium, cooked spinach stands out. A single cup of cooked spinach contains approximately 157 milligrams of magnesium, which is nearly 40% of what most seniors require daily. The magnesium in plant-based foods like spinach is absorbed around 1.5 times more efficiently than typical magnesium supplements, enhancing its effectiveness for muscle recovery. Beyond magnesium, spinach is rich in folate and potassium, both of which reduce muscle inflammation and improve the body's ability to use protein efficiently. Historical evidence also highlights its importance. Mediterranean cultures have long recommended cooked spinach to combat what they referred to as age-related muscle weakness, and modern research continues to validate these benefits. Harvard researchers followed 2,900 seniors for 4 years, observing that those who consumed magnesium-rich leafy greens daily maintained significantly higher muscle mass and strength compared to those with lower intake. Citation needed. Preparing spinach is simple. Lightly steam fresh leaves for 2 to 3 minutes, add a pinch of sea salt and a squeeze of lemon, and avoid overcooking to preserve its vitamin content. Try adding spinach to one meal today and see how it feels for your muscles. Following spinach, pumpkin seeds serve as a second potent source of magnesium. 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds provides between 150 and 170 milligrams of magnesium, contributing nearly half of the daily recommended intake for seniors. What makes pumpkin seeds exceptional is that their magnesium is chelated with amino acids, supporting muscle protein synthesis while strengthening the cellular energy systems within muscle fibers. For seniors, this translates into improved recovery after walks, enhanced muscle coordination, and better outcomes from resistance training. Pumpkin seeds are also rich in zinc and phosphorus, minerals that are critical for testosterone production, muscle repair, and overall energy metabolism. A study tracking 72 seniors over 3 months found that daily pumpkin seed consumption increased grip strength by 23% and overall muscle function scores by 31%. Citation needed. Traditional Native American practices also illustrate their long-standing value in supporting muscle growth, highlighting how ancient diets often concentrated on nutrient-dense foods. For optimal results, pumpkin seeds can be roasted at low temperatures with a drizzle of olive oil and a pinch of sea salt, producing a crunchy and nutrient-rich snack that complements any meal. Sprinkle some pumpkin seeds on your yogurt tomorrow morning for an extra boost. The combination of spinach and pumpkin seeds produces a powerful effect. Spinach offers magnesium enhanced by folate, while pumpkin seeds provide amino acid-bound minerals that create a more complete absorption pathway. Muscles benefit from immediate relaxation due to magnesium, while sustained cellular energy support from the pumpkin seeds fuels recovery and long-term strength gains. John Morales incorporated both into his diet by sprinkling roasted pumpkin seeds over Greek yogurt in the morning and adding spinach to his lunch and dinner meals. Within a few months, he reported improved endurance, reduced muscle stiffness, and noticeable strength gains, underscoring how diet alone, when carefully structured, can produce meaningful improvements in muscle function for those over 55. To achieve maximal benefits, a third source of magnesium is critical: chia seeds. Chia seeds provide about 95 milligrams of magnesium per ounce, almost 25% of a senior's daily requirement, while also supplying omega-3 fatty acids that enhance muscle membrane function and improve the electrical signals governing muscle contractions. This nutrient combination reduces cramping and improves coordination during physical activity. Chia seeds also contain calcium and protein, two essential components for muscle maintenance and growth. In a study tracking 67 seniors over 12 weeks, those who incorporated chia seeds daily experienced a 19% increase in walking endurance and a 26% improvement in muscle power output. Citation needed. Historically, Aztec warriors relied on chia seeds for sustained strength during long campaigns, demonstrating the enduring value of these tiny seeds for endurance and muscular performance. Soaking chia seeds for 15 to 20 minutes before consumption ensures optimal digestion and nutrient absorption, and combining them with spinach and pumpkin seeds produces a triple-action muscle support system, improving magnesium uptake, promoting relaxation, and supplying sustained energy at the cellular level. Soak chia seeds tonight and add them to your breakfast tomorrow.
While incorporating these magnesium-rich foods is essential, certain common dietary habits can undermine their benefits. Many seniors unknowingly combine them with foods that inhibit magnesium absorption, such as sodas and high-sodium cereals. Sodas contain phosphoric acid, which can bind magnesium and prevent its utilization, sometimes even pulling magnesium out of muscles, citation needed. High-sodium cereals similarly interfere with magnesium retention, forcing kidneys to excrete essential minerals and reducing the effectiveness of magnesium-rich meals. Overlooking these interactions can stall muscle recovery and growth despite careful dietary planning. Have you ever eaten magnesium-rich foods together with sodas or high-sodium cereals? For instance, Elena Park, a 68-year-old retired teacher, regularly ate her spinach and chia seeds in the morning, but followed them with a sodium-heavy cereal. Over several months, her muscle strength plateaued, and she experienced persistent fatigue. After modifying her breakfast to include low-sodium alternatives, she regained leg strength and noticed gradual muscle mass improvements, highlighting the practical importance of pairing magnesium-rich foods with compatible dietary choices. Hydration and electrolyte balance.
Understanding these nutrient interactions, alongside the strategic use of spinach, pumpkin seeds, and chia seeds, provides a foundational approach for seniors seeking to reverse sarcopenia. Magnesium's role in muscle relaxation, nutrient absorption, and cellular energy production is central to counteracting the decline in strength that often accompanies aging. By addressing deficiencies through natural food sources rather than relying solely on supplements, over 55 adults can optimize muscle recovery, enhance protein utilization, and maintain independence longer. This comprehensive strategy, supported by both historical practices and modern research, forms the cornerstone of a sustainable muscle-building plan for seniors. Through consistent application, tailored meals, and mindful pairing of foods, significant improvements in strength, mobility, and overall health are achievable, proving that age does not have to dictate physical decline.
Building on the foundation of magnesium-rich foods, over 55 adults can enhance muscle growth by incorporating additional foods and habits that work synergistically with spinach, pumpkin seeds, and chia seeds. While these three sources provide essential minerals and nutrients to relax muscles, fuel cellular energy, and enhance protein synthesis, pairing them with complementary foods further maximizes absorption and recovery. One such group includes colorful vegetables and fruits rich in antioxidants, such as bell peppers, tomatoes, and blueberries. These foods provide polyphenol and vitamin C, which help reduce oxidative stress in muscle tissues, supporting repair and growth after physical activity. For seniors, reducing oxidative stress is crucial, as aging muscles naturally produce more free radicals, which can damage cells and impair recovery. Incorporating a mix of these vegetables into meals ensures that muscles receive the necessary micronutrients to perform optimally.
Lean proteins remain an essential component of the diet, but the focus shifts toward combinations that improve bioavailability. For instance, pairing magnesium-rich foods with fish like salmon or sardines not only supplies high-quality protein but also adds omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation and enhance the electrical signaling in muscle fibers. This combination mirrors the traditional Mediterranean diet, which emphasizes vegetables, seeds, nuts, and fatty fish, all of which are linked to better muscular health and longevity. One senior, Michael Rivera, a 70-year-old retired firefighter, began blending steamed spinach into his salmon dishes 3 times per week. Within 2 months, he reported less post-exercise soreness and noticed stronger grip and leg muscles during his daily walks. This anecdote reflects both the scientific rationale and practical benefits of combining specific foods for seniors aiming to reverse sarcopenia. Whole grains, particularly quinoa and brown rice, play a supportive role in muscle recovery. These complex carbohydrates provide slow-release energy and are rich in magnesium, manganese, and phosphorus. When consumed alongside magnesium-rich foods like pumpkin seeds or chia seeds, whole grains help maintain steady blood sugar levels, preventing catabolic states where muscles are broken down for energy. For seniors, maintaining energy balance throughout the day is vital because a decline in basal metabolic efficiency can accelerate muscle loss, citation needed. Simple meal ideas include brown rice bowls with sautéed spinach, roasted vegetables, and a topping of pumpkin seeds, or quinoa salads with chia seed dressing, ensuring that magnesium, protein, and complex carbohydrates are combined effectively for optimal muscle support.
Are equally important. Seniors often experience reduced thirst perception, which can lead to mild dehydration that negatively affects muscle function. Drinking water consistently throughout the day, along with herbal teas such as ginger or chamomile, helps maintain electrolyte levels without introducing compounds that compete with magnesium absorption. For example, avoiding sodas and high-sodium beverages around meals ensures that magnesium from spinach, pumpkin seeds, and chia seeds is fully available for muscle repair. Regular hydration, combined with nutrient-dense foods, creates an internal environment conducive to both endurance and recovery, allowing seniors to maximize the benefits of their dietary interventions.
Training remains a key complementary strategy. Light weightlifting, resistance bands, or body weight exercises promote hypertrophy by stimulating muscle fibers to adapt and grow. Pairing these exercises with meals rich in magnesium and complementary nutrients ensures that recovery and repair mechanisms are fully engaged. Susan Thompson, a 66-year-old retired nurse, incorporated a twice-weekly resistance routine along with a diet emphasizing magnesium-rich foods, lean proteins, and antioxidant vegetables. She observed a marked improvement in leg strength, balance, and overall endurance, demonstrating the powerful synergy between targeted nutrition and physical activity. Timing of nutrient intake also matters. Research suggests that consuming magnesium-rich foods around periods of physical activity may enhance recovery. For example, having a small snack of chia seed pudding with almond milk and a sprinkle of pumpkin seeds before or after exercise ensures that muscles have readily available magnesium, protein, and omega-3s to support contraction and relaxation cycles. Additionally, spreading magnesium intake throughout the day rather than concentrating it in one meal improves absorption, which is particularly important for seniors with reduced digestive efficiency, citation needed. These small adjustments in timing can significantly influence overall outcomes in muscle mass maintenance and growth. Micronutrient diversity complements magnesium's role in muscle health. Vitamins D and K, calcium, and selenium contribute to bone strength, muscle contraction, and oxidative stress reduction. Seniors often experience suboptimal levels of these nutrients due to decreased sun exposure, dietary gaps, or age-related absorption issues. Foods like leafy greens, eggs, dairy, nuts, and seeds can collectively provide the necessary support. Pairing magnesium-rich foods with these micronutrients creates a nutrient-dense matrix that enhances cellular function and prevents muscle breakdown. For example, adding a poached egg to a spinach and pumpkin seed salad or sprinkling chia seeds on yogurt with berries integrates multiple nutrients into a single meal, improving the efficiency of nutrient use at the muscular level. Focusing on real-life meal patterns can enhance adherence and results. Breakfast might include overnight oats with soaked chia seeds, almond milk, cinnamon, and a topping of roasted pumpkin seeds. Lunch can be a mixed green salad with cooked spinach, roasted chicken, quinoa, and a lemon olive oil dressing. Dinner could consist of grilled salmon, sautéed vegetables, and brown rice with a side of lightly steamed spinach. These meals ensure that magnesium, protein, omega-3s, and antioxidants are consistently available throughout the day, creating an environment where muscle recovery and growth can occur even in older adults. By integrating these combinations naturally into familiar dishes, seniors are more likely to sustain long-term dietary improvements without feeling deprived or restricted. In addition to nutrition and exercise, sleep and stress management play a pivotal role in muscle health. Sleep allows for the release of growth hormone, which facilitates protein synthesis and tissue repair. Seniors who experience poor sleep may find that even a magnesium-rich diet does not translate into observable strength gains. Gentle stress-reducing practices such as meditation, deep breathing, or short walks in nature can complement both diet and exercise, minimizing cortisol spikes that otherwise promote muscle breakdown. For instance, a short evening routine of light stretching and herbal tea can support relaxation, optimize magnesium utilization, and improve overnight recovery, ensuring that the body capitalizes on the nutrients consumed during the day.
Patient stories further illustrate these principles. Martha Lynn, a 67-year-old retired librarian, had struggled with persistent muscle weakness despite following a high-protein diet and daily walks. After incorporating spinach, pumpkin seeds, and chia seeds along with antioxidant-rich vegetables and a small serving of fatty fish, she noticed significant improvements in balance and strength within 6 weeks. Similarly, Thomas Alvarez, a 71-year-old retired pilot, adjusted his meal timing to include magnesium-rich snacks around his morning resistance routine. By the end of 2 months, he reported increased stamina, reduced cramping, and faster recovery after his daily exercises. These stories highlight how structured nutrition combined with simple lifestyle modifications can effectively reverse age-related muscle decline.
Magnesium, protein, antioxidants, and omega-3 fatty acids, along with hydration, exercise, and lifestyle adjustments, forms a comprehensive framework for seniors aiming to regain muscle strength. By consistently applying these principles, over 55 adults can slow, halt, and even reverse the natural decline in muscle mass and function. Historical evidence, contemporary research, and patient experiences converge to demonstrate that age-related muscle loss is not an inevitable consequence of aging, but a condition that responds to thoughtful intervention. Seniors who embrace these strategies often report renewed confidence, improved mobility, and the ability to maintain independence well into their later years.
Now that over 55 adults understand the importance of magnesium-rich foods and their complementary nutrients, the next step is establishing consistent daily habits and micro-habits that reinforce muscle growth and recovery. Building strong muscles after 60 is not just about isolated meals. It is about creating a lifestyle where nutrition, movement, and recovery work together seamlessly. A practical starting point is implementing a 30-day progressive plan that emphasizes nutrient timing, balanced meals, and regular targeted resistance exercises. Each day, seniors can focus on a single microhabit, such as adding spinach to breakfast, sprinkling pumpkin seeds on lunch salads, or soaking chia seeds the night before. Start with just one microhabit today. Which one will you try first? These small but consistent adjustments build momentum, ensuring that magnesium, protein, antioxidants, and omega-3s are available throughout the day to support muscle function at every level.
And reduces overwhelm and maximizes adherence, making it more likely that seniors will sustain the behaviors long-term and see tangible results in strength, coordination, and energy levels. One key microhabit is establishing consistent meal timing around physical activity. Seniors often experience fluctuations in energy, which can hinder both exercise performance and nutrient absorption. Consuming magnesium-rich snacks or meals 1 to 2 hours before resistance training ensures that muscles have access to the minerals and nutrients necessary for optimal contraction, relaxation, and recovery. After exercise, a post-workout meal containing lean protein, complex carbohydrates, and additional magnesium sources supports muscle repair and growth. For instance, a mid-morning snack of chia seed pudding with almond milk or a small handful of pumpkin seeds before a walk can prime muscles for activity. A post-workout lunch of grilled salmon with sautéed spinach and quinoa provides protein, magnesium, and antioxidants, creating an ideal recovery environment. This attention to timing ensures that muscles are constantly nourished, reducing the cumulative effects of sarcopenia and maintaining functional strength. Strength training remains the cornerstone of muscle rebuilding for seniors. The exercises should focus on major muscle groups, including legs, back, chest, and shoulders, using resistance bands, light weights, or bodyweight movements. For example, squats, seated rows, push-ups against a wall, and overhead presses with light dumbbells stimulate both hypertrophy and coordination. Importantly, combining these exercises with magnesium-rich nutrition enhances recovery between sessions. As muscles contract and relax, magnesium facilitates proper calcium handling, ensuring efficient movement and reducing cramping. Daily stretching and mobility routines complement resistance work by maintaining flexibility and preventing stiffness, which is especially relevant for seniors who may experience joint limitations or decreased range of motion due to age-related changes. By pairing consistent exercise with nutrient-dense meals, older adults create a virtuous cycle of stimulation, recovery, and growth that continues to reinforce strength and stability over time. Hydration and electrolyte balance remain vital in the 30-day framework. Seniors can establish the habit of drinking water or herbal teas at regular intervals, ensuring that magnesium from meals is not lost due to dehydration. Avoiding beverages high in phosphoric acid or excessive sodium during magnesium-rich meals prevents the disruption of mineral absorption, which is critical for maintaining muscle contraction and relaxation cycles. Additionally, incorporating electrolyte-rich fluids such as lightly salted vegetable broths or coconut water can complement magnesium intake, particularly on days with increased physical activity. Maintaining proper hydration supports cardiovascular function, enhances nutrient delivery to muscles, and ensures that energy production within cells remains efficient, directly influencing strength and endurance outcomes. Sleep quality is another critical component of the 30-day muscle-building plan. Growth hormone release, which facilitates protein synthesis and tissue repair, primarily occurs during deep sleep stages. Seniors can enhance sleep by establishing a consistent bedtime routine, limiting exposure to blue light before bed, and practicing relaxation techniques such as gentle stretching, deep breathing, or short meditative sessions. Adequate sleep ensures that the magnesium, protein, and other nutrients consumed during the day are effectively utilized for muscle repair and growth overnight. Chronic sleep deprivation impairs recovery and can accelerate muscle loss, even in the presence of a nutrient-rich diet, emphasizing the need for a holistic approach that balances nutrition, exercise, and restorative rest. In addition to the primary sources of magnesium, diversifying nutrient intake with supportive foods enhances the effectiveness of the 30-day plan. Berries, citrus fruits, and cruciferous vegetables provide antioxidants and vitamins that reduce inflammation and oxidative stress in muscle tissues. Eggs, dairy, and legumes supply additional protein and minerals, creating a well-rounded nutrient profile. Seniors can rotate these foods into meals throughout the week, ensuring variety and optimizing nutrient absorption. For example, a breakfast of omelet with spinach and tomatoes, lunch of grilled chicken with quinoa and roasted vegetables, and dinner of baked salmon with broccoli and pumpkin seeds covers a spectrum of muscle-supporting nutrients, reinforcing cellular repair mechanisms and energy metabolism. For example, a breakfast of omelet with spinach and tomatoes, lunch of grilled chicken with quinoa and roasted vegetables, and dinner of baked salmon with broccoli and pumpkin seeds covers a spectrum of muscle-supporting nutrients, reinforcing cellular repair mechanisms and energy metabolism. Patient stories illustrate the effectiveness of combining dietary and lifestyle interventions over a structured time frame. Eleanor Park, a 68-year-old retired teacher, followed a 30-day progressive plan that incorporated magnesium-rich meals, resistance exercises, and hydration routines. By the end of the month, she reported improved leg strength, better balance, and reduced post-activity fatigue. Similarly, John Morales, a 72-year-old retired carpenter, experienced enhanced grip strength, quicker recovery after resistance sessions, and an overall sense of vitality after adhering to the same dietary and micro-habit strategies. These cases highlight how consistent application of nutrient timing, food combinations, and exercise principles produces measurable improvements in muscle function for seniors, demonstrating that sarcopenia is modifiable with intentional action. Practical integration of these habits into daily life is critical. Seniors can establish a checklist of daily practices, such as soaking chia seeds the night before, steaming spinach for meals, sprinkling pumpkin seeds on salads, and incorporating antioxidant-rich vegetables into lunch and dinner. Combining these food practices with resistance exercises, adequate hydration, and restorative sleep creates a comprehensive framework that addresses both the nutritional and functional aspects of muscle growth. Over 30 days, the repeated execution of these micro-habits reinforces patterns that improve coordination, strength, and overall quality of life. The cumulative effect of consistent nutrient intake, targeted exercise, and recovery strategies allows seniors to regain independence and maintain physical function well into their later years. An important consideration is monitoring and adjusting intake based on individual needs. Seniors may require modifications to portion sizes, resistance levels, or timing strategies to accommodate variations in metabolism, digestive efficiency, or physical limitations. Tracking progress through simple measures, such as weekly strength assessments, endurance tests, or personal reflections on fatigue levels, provides feedback that informs adjustments. This personalized approach ensures that the 30-day plan is both effective and sustainable, preventing discouragement and promoting continuous improvement. By emphasizing gradual, achievable milestones, seniors can experience noticeable gains without overexertion, enhancing both confidence and motivation. Finally, integrating magnesium-rich foods and supporting nutrients into culturally familiar dishes increases adherence and enjoyment. Recipes that include local vegetables, favorite spices, or traditional preparation methods make the plan practical and appealing. For instance, using sautéed spinach in familiar breakfast omelets, incorporating pumpkin seeds into beloved salads, or blending chia seeds into preferred smoothies ensures that nutritional goals do not conflict with lifestyle preferences. This balance between nutritional science and personal preference is essential for long-term success, enabling seniors to maintain strength and vitality without feeling restricted or deprived. This balance between nutritional science and personal preference is essential for long-term success, enabling seniors to maintain strength and vitality without feeling restricted or deprived. By the end of 30 days, seniors who consistently follow this integrated framework report measurable improvements in muscle mass, endurance, and functional mobility. The combination of magnesium-rich foods, complementary nutrients, targeted resistance exercises, proper hydration, and restorative sleep creates an environment where muscles can rebuild effectively, reversing the natural decline associated with aging.
By integrating these habits gradually, the plan reduces overwhelm and maximizes adherence, making it more likely that seniors will sustain the behaviors long-term and see tangible results in strength, coordination, and energy levels. In summary, seniors seeking to overcome age-related muscle loss must focus on a holistic approach that integrates magnesium-rich foods with complementary nutrients, regular resistance training, hydration, sleep, and lifestyle habits, establishing micro-habits, and following a structured 30-day plan creates momentum and measurable results. By applying these principles consistently, over 55 adults can slow, halt, and even reverse sarcopenia, restoring strength, mobility, and confidence in daily life. Historical evidence, patient experiences, and scientific rationale converge to demonstrate that age-related muscle decline is not inevitable, but responsive to intentional, well-planned action. The combination of nutrition, exercise, and recovery forms a synergistic system that empowers seniors to reclaim control over their physical health and maintain independence long into their later years. If you're ready to finally take control of your muscle health, start incorporating these magnesium-rich foods today. Download our complete 93-plus high-protein recipes and meal plan designed specifically to reverse sarcopenia and boost your strength. Link in the description. Take action now and see the difference in just weeks.